You're listening to the MixMatch'd Podcast. Here with your weekly dose of total randomness. On the roller coaster of life, they keep you on track and interviews with whoever they please. A mixed match of total awesomeness. Now, here are your hosts, Ken and Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Yes, bro, you alright? All good?
Good, yes, all good. So, been a week since I've seen you because no badminton for me
No,
last week.
we had a family one.
Yeah.
It was me, my sister, my mum, and my dad, and they were all very competitive games. Yeah, so all competitive games.
Yeah.
Very good. And the only thing is, it was weird. It was very distracting
Yeah.
because what would be your normal number around a badminton court
What do you mean?
if you were playing? So the max you could have on a court, and if you went with a friend or whatever, like sat on the bench, you'd expect what, 2 people playing singles,
Yeah.
and then 2 waiting, or you could do doubles, and that would be it. You'd have normally 4 around
Yeah.
the court, and that would be etiquette. But there was, so we were in the middle of 3 courts,
Yeah.
and I don't really like being in the middle one. I like being on either side
Yeah, yeah.
because if your shots go off, you're going to get bombarded from left or right.
Yeah.
So anyway, there was 10 people around the edge of a court, and I swear the etiquette when you're walking across the court is if you're in the middle one and people are playing,
Yeah.
just wait till they finish
Wait
the
for the
point
point,
or
yeah.
the game or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was Piccadilly Circus.
I would have got really annoyed.
So
I would have just
me and my
knocked it out.
dad had a real, not short fuse, but I think it was affecting us. Like, we were really annoyed with it.
Yeah.
All of them had paid to play, but surely they're not going to play a lot of time if, I think they had the court after us as well. But what they could have done is arrived on time
Yeah.
at 8:30 and then just come on at 8:30, and then there was at least 10 or 12 people around the badminton court, and I just thought, nah, that's not right. But I had
That's
to
not
not
right,
let it get
yeah.
in my head and just carry on playing. But I did some smashes on a
Yeah.
tribute for yourself,
Thank
so
you very much. Yeah.
I've learned. I'm learning the techniques from a visual learner. So I was watching
Yeah.
how you playing stuff, and I remember the days of my badminton lessons where how you hold the racket. I used to,
Yeah.
one of my fingers used to go up, an extra like grip on it.
Yeah.
So that when that's down and you hold it loose, you can get more swing and angle
Yeah.
and smash it down. So yeah, it was it was good. It was good.
Good.
But
Good. But yeah, can't play tomorrow, can we? Because you're babysitting.
no, I'm babysitting my nephew, so
Yeah.
we're taking him to the bowling. So I'm doing exercise,
Awesome.
I guess.
Yeah.
Taking him bowling, and
Exciting
then
role.
I think going for food as well at Meridian.
Very nice. Where are you going?
Uh,
Frankie Benny.
Five Guys, Frankie
Five Guys,
Benny's.
yeah.
Wherever they
Yeah.
want to go. It's both nephews.
Nice.
Keep them happy.
Yeah.
And then booked in for my tyres to be repaired
Yeah.
on Saturday. Just a boring generic chat now.
Yeah.
For the tyres, but they're good because I think they were called Black Circles or something. I can't remember it. I found it anyway.
Yeah.
Recommended through my uncle, and then I ended up finding this other one. So I thought I'll have a look local, and found one at Mr. Tyre. £56 for my specific on this week tyre size. For the 2 fronts, 56, and then I need the tracking doing so they don't veer off left or right or wherever. Yeah, about 100 and something. But you know, when it was something what was recommended, because my uncle did the service on my car, and it was recommended, and I was meant to have it done end of December.
Yeah.
But some of the months are harder than others. So
yeah, definitely.
Well, I made that a priority.
I got a letter come through for some reason. I don't understand. Because I changed my driving license to this address.
Okay.
But for some reason, the DVLA still have my parents' address on the account. I haven't lived my parents'
VO?
address for
the
it could be,
V5
yeah. Is that for the actual car?
Yeah.
So when I get a new car, I'll just register it to this house.
No, you can change it. You can change the address.
But I can change it now, as in.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I did it with mine.
Yeah. Well, I don't see the point now because my car is sawn, so it's off road. So
just leave it.
So yeah, I got the letter saying that I'll have to pay. I think it was £45 if I pay within February, like at the end of the month.
Okay.
Or if I go over that, I'll pay like £200 fine or something because I hadn't paid my tax. I was like, well, I didn't need it because I sawned it like November time. And
for the registered address of where the car's registered for.
DVLA.
Of course,
I rang them and said, look, what's going on? They said, oh, sorry, it's our fault. It hasn't been put through the system yet or sawn. I was like, well, please, because I'm not paying anything. So thankfully we got that.
Do you over on that one?
They were, but yeah, so we're looking at getting a new car. Hopefully March, April time.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what yet. I've still got to massively think about it, but
diesel, petrol, electric.
Not petrol, I think. I don't know. I don't like electric. One, because they're still expensive. I mean, to run with the electrics at the moment. I haven't got an electric port.
Some of them. I know the new Mini.
Yeah, the new Mini. Yeah, they provide one with it. Yeah, but what they don't say is that you've then got to pay about £1,000 for them to actually fit it. You get it for free.
Always, there is always. Not about us being skeptical or realist or whatever, but you have to be sometimes a realist.
You do.
In those kind of situations.
But yeah, so cars. That's that really.
My team got to Wembley.
Yes. Yes.
Beat Forest
against
Newcastle.
Then
It's, I think United have got 7 games before the end of the month. When they play Newcastle. Newcastle have got 3.
Blimey.
I'm not clutching at excuses or whatever. That's why you have a squad. That's why you have a January transfer window. But yeah, fingers crossed we can beat Newcastle and get his first trophy. But I don't know. Be a hard game. It'll be a hard game.
It'll be a very hard game. Newcastle are one to beat at the moment.
And it was nice. A lot of our chaps talk about mental health.
Yeah.
Jadon Sancho had that time out through his mental health and loads of other stuff going on. So the club honoured him time off.
Oh, that's nice.
He was training away from the winter break where they went to Spain, I think.
Yeah.
And he went off to the Netherlands, I think, or Germany somewhere, and trained separately. Build himself back up. And he came back, got a standing ovation.
Nice.
And he played in a different position. He played in a 10 and put Fernandes out on the wing.
Oh, really?
And the last goal scored with Fernandes out on the wing, whipped in a ball, proper side foot, got to Rashford back post and then crossed it. And Fred scored the second goal.
Yeah.
But it just proves it's not the rigid formations, what we're probably used to, like Arsenal fan, United fan, we used to have a 4-4-2, 2 rigid wingers, right back, left back, and centre backs and all that. No, they've got fluid free, and they've technically got a fluid midfield.
Oh wow!
And sometimes you'll have your 2 which just help your defenders, and then there'll be 1, and then you're free.
Nice. I'm trying to think what I do on Football Manager. I do Tick Attacker.
Oh, you've got your
goal.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of 4-4. No, hang on. What would it be? It will be 4-3-2-1.
No.
2. Yeah, kind of. So it's basically you've got the 4 at the back, then you've got 2 wing backs.
Oh, okay, on the edge. 2
mid, 2 wingers, and then 2 kind of right and left midfield. Wing backs do the wings, and then a forward, which is usually what's his name, Callum Wilson or Isak. What was his name?
Oh, they're Swedish.
No. Yeah. Is he Swedish? I don't know.
Good player. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's usually my team. But yeah, so we're good. What have we got to chat about today?
Sent a load of content again, just randomly on a mad one. One of them was how long is a legacy?
How long is a legacy?
And the reason I meant that is because I had a couple of colleagues leave work to pastures new. One had been there a long time, over 5-10 years, I think, maybe, and the other one 9 months. But in 9 months, can you leave a legacy? How long is a legacy? As in, like, could you be there, whatever job you're in, make an impression, be who you are, so be the best version of yourself every day you go into work or wherever you are, or even sports team or whatever. But the word legacy for me normally is probably over 3, 4, 5 years onwards.
Well, the definition is the long-lasting impact of particular events, actions, etc., that took place in the past or of a person's life. So yeah, you could.
Oh, so it can be as long as
whatever. Yeah, if you go to a business and change the business for good or for better, then you've left a legacy there for them to continue, I guess. So yeah.
And another one from the content, it's all fresh in my head at the minute, is plants. When I say plants, I'm on about stuff like, do you have artificial plants? So in our bathroom, there's an artificial plant on like a shelf. Then my mum the other day gave me 2 spider plants, which are meant to be good with humid air, water. They take it all in and stuff. And they were baby, like little, they're not called saplings, but baby seedlings or whatever.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 of them. And then we've got this new one, which was similar to the ones which were on your.
Yes, they were on that.
Behind.
They're now down here.
They're worse for wear.
Not, no.
But some plants are proven for good where they get rid of certain vibes in a house, or they can give a vibe or aesthetic or wherever. And that's what I was just going to mention, really. Like, what's would you have artificial? Would you be more artificial where you don't have to water? Or even like stuff like cactuses and all that succulents and stuff where you don't really have to bother much about them. What's your views on plants?
I quite like real plants. Just because I think they help with mental health, to be fair.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
They do. I mean, I've had fake plants in the past, but yeah, they don't look as good. They smell quite nice sometimes. They're just dead now, but yes. But cactuses, we've had cactus in the past, or cacti. Cacti in the past. Other than that, we get bunches of flowers sometimes, put them in vases, keep them about a week, and then
they're done next day by.
Yeah. But yeah, no, definitely real if I can choose, I think. Yeah. Definitely. Okay, so next one, you mentioned Mason Greenwood.
Oh, yeah, it's all my WhatsApp group we're on about today. Yeah, because it come out mid-afternoon, I think.
Yeah,
it came out about it. But I don't know. I think I've got 50-50 head on this.
Yeah,
just because United need a striker. You've got one there who both-footed. Amazing.
He was a striker. I thought he was
a winger.
Was he winger?
He was an 11, so he was a winger.
Okay.
But he could be moulded into that role. And the attacking flair they've got really up there now is amazing. Like every player's got another one competing for that. Nice. But I don't know. I heard the video or the audio clip. So I heard that ages ago to do with what Mason was saying and doing to that lady. That lady's meant to be an old school childhood sweetheart. Then the family are meant to be amazing friends with Mason. Then he broke, this is me just off the top of my dome, then he broke bail by seeing her and getting back in touch with her, which set him back time. I think he spent time in prison as well. But then evidence not given and stuff like that, and was people holding back the evidence, or was she scared to give the evidence? It's all gone a bit weird. And then to be cleared, you are my 50-50 head is he's been dragged through all of that.
Yeah.
It's changed his career. It's set him back how long?
Yeah.
I don't know, will he come back the same player, or does a club in the current climate release someone who's proven, not proven, whatever, something's happened.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then obviously
it is a pity because he was one heck of a player. He was
the next
talent.
Yeah, the next Van Persie kind
100%,
of just amazing.
Yeah.
But something's tarnished.
Yeah.
And it's hard to back a player like that now, where you want them. We speak about mental health and stuff. He's obviously had dark days and dark thoughts, probably, and all that kind of stuff, and being alone with himself. I think his statement was that he was thanking his friends and family and everyone who's helped him get through it.
Yeah.
Which would be a statement and stuff we'd come out with, but I don't know. Part of me thinks like release his contract and let him start somewhere new and fresh, and let it all be fresh for him, because the fresher you are, body, mind, location, I don't know what it will be like with that lady, if he's allowed to still be with her, or what the family is, and is there money being involved to pay off to keep people happy, all that kind of. It's all speculation, but I don't know.
Difficult.
There was a poll. Yeah, there was a poll on the Man United app saying about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, keep or release. I think I did say release, just because of the morale, players coming through, young players then not getting a chance. I think Mason's had his chance in his personal life. He messed it up.
I think he has. I think he needs to be released, and we'll see. We'll see what he's like as a player. But is he going to drop down to a championship team or something?
Yeah, could do. But
definitely a huge pity, because he was a talented guy.
They play with Ronaldo.
Yeah, maybe.
Go to the Arab League.
No, I think he's a bit too young for that, isn't he? Don't they have players over 30 only? There we go. Well, I don't know. Ronaldo's, he must be over 40 now. 42, is he?
30.
Oh, okay. No, not
7, 8, I think.
Oh, is he? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So I've got a few. And I've got the
facts, or is this
not facts? No, it's the this or that. So you said that you've got the cards.
I don't have. I keep forgetting them. I've got them at school. It's called Deadly Dilemmas. But I'm glad I've planted that seed.
Yeah, you have.
Do this today.
We're gonna do it. So let's go.
Quick fire. No thinking of. No.
Zombies or vampires?
Vampires.
Why?
Oh, you want the why? Oh, I thought it was. Why? Because they wake up at night and they can sleep in the day.
Okay. Cool. Fair enough. You're a night owl. Okay. Winning the lottery or finding your soulmate?
Soulmate.
Yeah. Working hard or hardly working?
Working hard.
Yeah.
Mum and dad. Thanks. Bring me up that way.
Weird one. Speeding ticket or parking ticket?
Parking.
Yeah, because speeding you get points.
Get points. Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Netflix or Amazon Prime?
Prime.
Yeah. I think I get Netflix for that one. Train or plane?
I think not always guaranteed a seat on it. Train.
True.
Plane, because you can go further destinations.
Okay. Nice. City or countryside?
Oh man. City.
I'd have to go opposite, countryside, I think. I'm not a city guy at all. Right, I'll do one more for you and then we'll swap.
Okay.
Attend a party or host a party?
Host.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same, to be fair. Yeah.
Hopefully, hopefully less drunk if you hope.
Go on. Yeah. Right.
Uh,
Randoms.
be embarrassed or be afraid.
Be afraid, I think.
Smartphone or tablet.
Smartphone.
Wine or beer.
Wine.
Lose sleep or skip a meal.
Lose sleep.
Ambition or comfort.
Ambition or comfort. It's quite a difficult one, actually. Maybe comfort.
Reality shows or documentaries.
Documentaries.
Photos or videos.
Ooh. Wow. I'd have to say,
Got him. Yes.
yeah, if you got me there. I love taking photos, but I love editing videos. I'd say videos, I think.
We go video.
Yeah. How about you?
Video, because I think
Yeah.
it brings it to life.
Yeah.
French fries or onion rings.
French fries. I do like onion rings, though.
Share food or do not share food.
Do not share food. Although I do share food, but I'd rather not.
Pizza or Chinese food.
Pizza.
Souvenirs or postcards.
Souvenirs.
Bargain or top shelf. Don't understand top shelf.
Top shelf means that expensive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm in the middle, really.
Middle shelf.
Yeah, middle shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weekends or holidays. Oh, yeah, weekends or holidays.
Weekends or holidays. Got to be holidays, isn't it?
I would have thought. Watch sports or play sports.
I say mainly play, but I do like to watch it, like Olympics when it's on, World Cup and stuff.
Oh, this is me. I don't know what you'll answer this one. Start assignments immediately or wait until the last minute.
Oh, 100% wait till the last minute.
Oh, you say
Yeah.
that, yes.
Yeah.
So you know you gave yourself the ultimate deadline when you at the last minute.
That's it.
Science or history. Oh, interesting.
Ooh. That is difficult.
I actually don't know this kind of
No.
answer for yourself, so I'm interested.
That is really difficult.
Water, by the way.
Yeah, they're not vodka.
Gin.
Yeah, they're probably my two favourite subjects at school.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Especially
flip a coin.
Yeah, biology and biology, bit of physics, but the physics teacher was extremely boring, which didn't help.
Okay.
I'm gonna go history, I think.
Okay.
Am I?
Guardian.
No, I'm gonna go science because I love to see how things work and the world around us, and obviously a lot more is science than history.
Win a race or win a debate.
Win a race. Couldn't care less about debates with.
Spelling bee or maths bee.
Spelling bee or maths bee? I'm definitely spelling bee. I'm very good at maths. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poem or story.
Poem or story. That's difficult as well. I like to write poems, but I like to read stories. So we go stories.
There you go.
Yeah, that's not bad.
They're good.
Yeah.
Quick thinking, but it's you always want to digress.
Yeah. You do.
But they're good because I had a lesson this week where you're encouraging students how to converse between each other because they're eventually going to college.
Yeah.
If you go to college, one, you're on a course where all of you enjoy something to do with that course.
Yeah.
Two, you've all got a name.
Yeah.
Three, you all understand how you're feeling. So all we're trying to do is to get them to say what their name is, why they enjoy the course, and just like a general kind of knowledge kind of question about somebody else, and the ability to hold a conversation and listen. But through a lot of people with smartphones and younger generation, their social skills aren't. I think we've talked about this before as well. And
yeah, we have. Yeah, I think when Josh was on,
and not the best. Yeah, it was when Josh was on. He was on Facebook chatting to us.
Yeah,
but I've been in a live lesson this week where we've encouraged conversation.
Yeah,
and it is what it is.
Yeah,
but you've got to do that, or else you're setting students up to fail. Like, oh, go to college, and you're there, and if you've got anxiety, stress, all this stuff to deal with, and go into new locations, it's not the best. So yeah, we're obviously giving them the best chance to be successful. So it's quite an interesting lesson.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, I think schools need to teach about taxes and
and mathematics curriculum.
Yeah, kind of more like that. And then like what to expect at uni, what to expect at kind of when you're moving into work, all that kind of thing. I know they do work experience, but I mean, half the kids don't mess about. They don't do it properly. I mean, I worked in a factory actually when I did mine. That was interesting. But
I went to my dad's old work. Kind of a factory. Made sports clothing and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Like it was work. I don't think you got paid. I don't think, from what I remember back in the day.
No.
I think I got a gifted rugby shirt or something. So that was quite nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, time management, punctuality, presentation of yourself.
Yeah.
How you converse between people, body language.
Yeah.
Tone of voice. There's a package deal there.
Oh yeah.
Probably like 5 or 6 things.
100%.
What if you're not understanding them and you only see certain ways you've only seen all of your life?
Yeah.
You're not going to go into a job, or you're in a job interview. Like, I think that's another thing we teach at school. Job interview skills.
Yeah.
Slang, if you don't.
That's good. Yeah.
And I think you should teach that probably younger.
Definitely.
Like do role play when they're little kids. Like, oh yeah, I'm the manager. This is my shop. Oh, how are you? How'd your day? Yeah, good, thanks. And encourage open-ended questions.
Yes.
Encourage that more.
Definitely.
Teach that in your English. Open-ended questions. What is an open-ended question? How open-ended questions can lead on to domino effects of conversation.
That's it.
And there's no worries then of future employers and employees.
That's it. Yeah. Well, I think my main tip is always go for an interview in a suit. I've always gone completely suited up.
Smart.
And I went to Blue Ink. I had an interview at Blue Ink like originally back in Luton.
Okay.
And I went in a suit, and the manager, he said to me when I got hired, to Tim, the reason I hired you was because you're the only one that came in a suit and you looked presentable. The rest of them were in t-shirts and shorts or t-shirt and jeans.
Because they thought that was the brand.
Yeah. Yeah, which is fair enough. I get that. But no, I've always gone to every single interview in a suit. I do remember, so it would have been 20, how long have I been there now? I've been, it'll be 5 years this year, so it'll be 2017, I think. I would have lost my job at Twin Lakes, 2017. And that summer, I was driving up and down the M69 and M1 and stuff, going to interviews. Oh my God, it was so hot. It was ridiculous. So I was suited and booted, and I was ridiculously warm. I got to the interview and I was like,
wet balls.
Literally, yeah, it was. But yeah, that wasn't nice. But yeah, I mean, some of the answers I gave and stuff in interviews. In normal interviews, they would have been good answers, but like one of them was, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" I hate that question. Because I'm like, well,
committed to this job if you give me it.
Yeah, that's it. But one of my main answers was I'd love to do something in the music industry.
Okay.
I didn't necessarily say I want to work in the music industry. I said I want to do something in the music industry.
Nice. And
then the reply back to that interview from the manager for that job was, you didn't say you were kind of accepting this role, you said you wanted to go elsewhere. I was like, well, it was about pallets. It was a bit boring, to be fair. But
musical palette.
Yeah, that's it.
A jingle for it.
Yeah. But that was a bit annoying. And yeah, some of them are just idiots. I had one with I don't want to say the name actually, just in case, because they're a good charity. But had one with them, and they were just rude as hell. They were so.
Were they?
Yeah, they came across as absolute idiots.
Yeah,
all of them. And I think one of them apparently was the director of Leicestershire or something.
Oh wow.
But he was just a douche.
Yeah,
honestly, totally.
You got
douche.
time for them kind of people?
No, I haven't. I walked out probably halfway through. I was like, this isn't going anywhere very well. You don't like me. I don't like you. I'm leaving.
See you later.
So
for that reason, I'm out.
I'm out. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, so I've had terrible interviews. I've had really good interviews.
You have a good feeling after though. I think when you either build yourself up the confidence levels to go in there, you know you smashed it, and you know you potentially got a call ending in the next however many days. Or you get some, like you were saying, where you just think, oh, waste. Why would I apply for this? Like,
100%. I've had so many of those in the past. I've had so many of those. But yeah, and I mean the one I'm in now, still love it after 4 and a bit years. So still good. Great team now, and gelling well. I mean, 2 quite new members, but they've settled in straight away and smashing it so far. So
win-win, but
it's all good. Yeah, definitely is. But yeah, I'm stuck on subjects now, Matt. What are we going to talk about?
So we've gone from football,
to
more random
to work.
I mean, I had a little blip this morning, and I thought, right, okay, why is everything? I was finding everything really, really annoying.
Okay.
Tiny little things were really annoying, like that blew up in my head, like.
Yeah, I get that. I don't know what you mean.
So anyway, so then I thought, right, okay, I'm going to take myself away from it for a sec. And then my colleague went, okay, why don't you look in the mirror and kind of tell yourself, you're all right, you'll get through this, you're fine. It's just something. So then it got me thinking, why am I like this? And I don't know, if it's to do with sleep deprivation. So I think I was probably a bit tired today, pushing my body through. But then when your body and mind are having a battle, and it was literally tiny things where I said one thing to someone and then something else then happened, and then something else. I'm thinking, why can't one thing just be done and sorted and that's it? Yeah. And then not another thing then happen. So it was just all just ultimate domino effect. But then later on in my day, I had a breakthrough moment, and I thought, oh, okay, so there's a reason you have to do all of that beginning of your day, midway through your day, for a moment like that to happen, to make it all worthwhile. But just how people deal with you know what, it could be tiny, just something stupid, but even I think my drive today into work, people just pulling out in front of the car.
Oh,
I'm thinking, what? And then looking at me as if I've when you let I've let them in. I'm not let you in, you just
you just got in,
pulled in front, and then I think that the one what can get you is if they don't do the little, you're not meant to, but the little flashy hazards, just to say thanks, mate, let me. When they don't do that,
that annoys me so much. But they don't go like that, or they don't.
Or just to acknowledge,
a wave. Yeah, I know. It's just extremely frustrating.
It's probably one of them. You start your day, how it's meant to.
No, I have.
But you can change.
Yeah.
Personally, you can change that part of your day. What's just going a bit bubbly, simmering over the pan.
Oh, there's usually always one thing a day that annoys me. I mean, today there was they were doing some work, and they parked their big trailer literally outside the house on the opposite side of the road. I'm like, what are you doing? This is really annoying. What if I needed to? My wife needed to drive in or something. But it was very frustrating. But so there's those bits. What was I going to say? Yeah, so at work at the moment, it's really annoying because Facebook had blocked me.
No.
Because I can't post on any of my national pages because Facebook have apparently blocked me for continually breaking community guidelines. I'm like, what have I done? Absolutely nothing at all. I post about home cleaning, office cleaning, furniture restoration, lawn care, and bookkeeping. And carpet cleaning.
Yeah.
Please tell me where in those 6 things
they're all good things.
Yeah, by broken community standards.
Yeah.
So yeah, but they're just ridiculously strict. I've been in talks with them since Tuesday, saying, look, what's going on? I need access to these because I think she can't do anything. Yeah, very frustrating. But I mean, I'm still sending content to the franchisees so they can still pop stuff out. But yeah, there's nothing going on the national pages at the moment, which is very frustrating. So I can't do stories or reels or anything. I'm completely blocked. So yeah, screw you, Facebook.
Yeah, not good.
No, not good at all. But yeah, other than that, there's not been much else over the last 2 days, which has annoyed me. But
another one on a random one. Still loving my electric toothbrush.
Yes. Yeah, we've got electric toothbrushes as well.
And it stops halfway through and it goes, and then that means you have to move down to. Depends how you do it. So you could either do all your fronts of your teeth and then underneath and then back. And then when you get it, like it means you need to change. Or you just do one level first. And then it's like a smart thing on it.
Yeah.
And it tells you to move somewhere else.
Yeah.
In your mouth.
Yeah, we did have we've got our ones with an app or something, but we've never used the app.
Oh wow!
Well, I think I have once.
Smart cleaning on your.
I've used it once, but I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. I'd just do my teeth. Yeah. Do each bottom bit for a minute, top off a minute. Yeah. But no, me neither.
Sorry, dentist. I know you always want me to floss.
Yeah, no, I don't either. Well, I don't know if you know, but I've got false front teeth. I think I might have told you in the past. Okay. But yeah, so I knocked them out on trampoline when I was 16.
Oh wow, okay.
So yeah, these 2 are false, so they're stuck to the other side. So they're probably completely screwed as well.
So they're called veneers or crowns?
No, these are just
teeth or just in there.
Just stuck on teeth, yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
But I can't get implants because I've got no bone there anymore. That's been taken out.
Oh wow.
Because it kind of went.
Yeah, they go up, really high up. I've lost a tooth before and it started coming like a tusk. From really high up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, these come out like that. They were massive.
Yeah,
huge. You like because I remember my cousin. I remember it clearly happening. My cousin, he goes to me. He goes, Tim, is your necklace broken or something? Because he thought they were like shark teeth necklace.
Yeah,
because they were literally like that big. They were huge
to me. Yeah,
and I was like, I don't have a necklace, and I went,
oh yeah,
and then it's gone, and it started gushing. But yeah, and then there was panic. Mum was crying.
Putting milk there, you put your tooth in milk, and then you can.
What did we put? Was it milk? Yeah, I think it was milk. Put it in, but yeah, they were.
They die quick as well, the teeth, I think.
They do. But yeah, they couldn't put them back because the bone was broken and blah blah blah. So yeah.
Mine was a similar story to that. Very mixed match.
Yeah. So
in the garden, and my dad was spraying a hose, like calls off in the summer. Me and my sister running around, blah blah blah, carefree, no worries in the world. I climbed up the slide ladder. Well, remember it now, past traumas.
Oh god!
And slipped and kind of like bit one of the steps
of
the ladder.
Ooh.
And that was a moment of some white like worm or whatever in the tusk. Got it. Went down to the dentist, which I'm still signed up to this dentist. Went down there. It's not the same one, but it's a different one. Went down there with in ice and milk. There's 2.
Yeah.
And pushed it. I remember it like twisting and pushing. It still had a root on it. Like, bang, back up. It's one of the front 2 teeth.
Yeah.
Little did I know the unlimited edition and got a supernumerary tooth. So supernumerary is you have your baby teeth, your adult teeth, and that's normally it. But I had an additional tooth just chilling up there like
Right.
So this one had come out, and then weeks after it had come out, and then there was another one growing. So yeah, my granddad had that as well.
Okay.
And linking all these little combos, like what we're saying about dentists and stuff, my dentist has gone private now, and it used to be NHS. So I don't go every 6 months. Like I try and look after my teeth and stuff like that. But I go once a month, or sorry, once a year, or I have done 2 years, but I like going a year. But the price is different. I was like, I want to still stay on the books, but I don't want to pay like whatever it is a month, like 11 quid or whatever it is a month, because I don't go. I get it being on a payment plan.
Yeah.
But no. So anyway, go a check up and like a clean, like just a quick 88 quid now.
It's ridiculous.
I was just like, what?
Yeah.
So it might be my last one there, and then look at an NHS one, because but what's a shame is I've been there, like we're talking about that tooth and that would have happened when I was 9, 10, 11, one of them kind of ages. And then like to then suddenly I'm not priced out if I go once a year.
Yeah.
But if I went every 6 months, 88 and 88 is, I'm not very good at maths, but it's a decent amount of money.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking, no.
I
can see why people's health sometimes, like, it's probably worse in America where a lot of it's all private.
Oh, I know. Yeah. What it costs.
And all the strikes have happened this week and last week as well, since we've met up and stuff like that. And you think
definitely
they're delayed. So like the delayed response where everything's trying to catch up to inflation.
Sure.
So you're never going to catch that. Governments say they've got no money for teachers and this. But why don't you put the government on less? Pay them less.
Yeah, I know.
We work for less money and can survive and pay bills and treat yourselves to meals or concerts or whatever, and little luxuries. But they live big luxuries all the time.
Yeah.
And they've got however many cars, however many houses. Some of them houses they probably have, they don't live in. We've got a housing crisis. Why can't they downsize and then I don't know, and just have like houses where people live in, or like I don't know, a charity get given a when all the Russians had the houses and stuff, and then the oligarchs or whatever, and they all had all of that, and if they took their assets off them and all that because they were backing Putin and stuff. But some of these houses, you could give them over to charities or local communities or councils or wherever, and you could families could live in there as long as you don't trash them in respect. The kind of how, like, I don't know. There's so much stuff that's wrong, but that could be another podcast.
It could be, could be. There was one other thing I wanted to quickly go on, but I can't remember what it was now. It was so last week I said about Avatar and Fern Gully.
You did.
Yeah, so
you did.
Fern Gully was, I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
I've watched it. I've watched it.
So
years ago.
Yeah, but if you look at that storyline,
Disney.
Yeah, I think so. If you look at that storyline, it's pretty much Avatar.
Well, with the tree, there is a tree in it.
Yeah, there's a tree in it. They basically the people come and cut down the forests for fuel, whatever it is, and the indigenous tribe within that forest, they
do they
fight back, and it's very similar to Avatar.
Fern Gully. When was Fern Gully at? In the 90s, I think.
It must have been early 90s, but
93.
Yeah,
is my guess.
I used to love that film. Yeah, I think Fern Gully, 1992. Very close, 1 year off. But it's very similar if you kind of look at the story. Yeah.
You were saying last podcast how it will be as successful as nearly the top.
Yeah,
three,
I mean,
isn't it? I remember you were
it's.
saying.
Let's have a look again. It's gone up again already.
And this is the second one.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I swear they've already filmed a fourth.
I think you're right.
I think because of COVID, I think they just carried on and filmed however many of them.
Yeah,
And I think there's probably 3, or they've done 2 more.
yeah. It's number 4 already. Way of Water. So yeah, it's overtaken Avengers: Infinity War and Star Wars: Force Awakens. It's not far off Titanic, to be fair.
Which is one of his.
Which is one of his.
Mm.
Yeah. And then Titanic's been re-released, I think, this year. So Avengers Endgame will go down, and he'll have the top 3 grossing films of all time.
That is madness.
It is. It's gone absolutely mental. It's
It's one of them where I probably need to watch it again, I think, because I've watched it once.
Yeah.
But the Odeon is so, like, they have, you can go obviously any cinema, but the Odeon, they have reclining chairs.
Yeah.
And I reckon they have a temperature what's just set, what makes you feel really comfortable, a bit drowsy.
Yeah.
But enough for you to then go, oh, I think I might need a drink. I might need some snacks.
That's it. Oh yeah, it's perfect.
And if you're clever enough to bring your own snacks in and stuff, they might see, I'm going to heat the chair or something above that person who's brought their own snacks in and stuff. And I've dipped off in so many films in there.
Yeah.
just because it's reclining chairs, I think. So
brilliant.
Well done, Odeon, for making us pay and just fall asleep. It's cheaper than a hotel, I guess.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. Food prices probably not.
Oh, no, yeah. Probably about equal,
Yeah. Probably right. There we go. Cool. Right. We'll call it a night then. And we'll see you next week. Laters.